Dr. Frieden, I recall a piece in Bloomberg Business Week from a few weeks back looking at how funding is allocated throughout Florida, and really on a county-by-county basis. Some counties spend quite a bit of money on mosquito eradication, some spend less. Of course, we've had Congress stalled when it comes to funding for fighting Zika. How much of a problem is that, just the allocation of funding to fight the mosquito population in Florida, the way that it's constructed right now?
Really, there's a short-term issue and a longer-term issue. In the short term, we need to rebuild the mosquito control infrastructure of this country, and we need to retool it for this type of mosquito, because the kind of tracking and control measures are different for this mosquito and other mosquitoes. That's really important for communities throughout the U.S. In the longer term, we need better ways to control mosquitoes, better tools, better ways to combine the tools that we have. That's why robust resources are so important, so we can have a robust response to protect Americans against Zika and other mosquito-borne threats.
Dr. Frieden, is there any possibility of some kind of an immunization, or once somebody has Zika, to eradicate the symptoms and any effect before it actually reaches the baby?
So we have no treatment for Zika. There are vaccines that are very shortly going to be in trials that the National Institutes of Health is working on, and that's promising, but it'll probably be a couple of years at best before they're available. That's why it's so important that pregnant women protect themselves against mosquito bites, not travel to this area, and we control mosquitoes as effectively as possible.
You're saying Wynwood, it's just a mile of an area. Would you really be okay with somebody traveling to the greater Miami area?
Yes, because there's no reason to think that other parts of Miami are at any higher risk than any part of the southern U.S. that has travelers from places with Zika and the Aedes aegypti mosquito. This 1 mile radius is actually a buffer zone of about 5 flight paths of the mosquito from the 150-yard or 500-foot area where all of the cases were diagnosed.